Let's get started. Welcome to the Good Weather Report. Coming in on our broadcast, we're sending it down to the man of the hour, the human weather rod. Unfortunate neighbor, who you hanging with? Realize. Neighborhood meteorologist, I legit predict the thunder's ripping and flickering the light switch. Tethered as the smoke fog creeps through Ink-Pen times. Ichabod for spaghetti western in the sky. Apocalyptic bellows, begging corn dog shell. Champagne sloshed on belts, bellies, and the fridge shelf. Headlines too soon for the bruise around the shin. Anything for the burn in the core of a sinner's brim. Cable TV worker, I emerge from beneath. With boys from the bottom to bank under the street. Shake sleep from the cap.
Oh, that's so weird. But look how snazzy. It's like, oh, choo this train. Anyways, welcome to Unfortunate Neighborhood, where unfortunately I give you the weather. So the last few days we've had some hellacious winds, and I have photos of them, and I will put them up now. A lot of smoke and a lot of crap in the air. We've seen winds as high as like 88, 89 miles an hour in Pryor, Oklahoma. Insane. Well, hopping right into this, as we can see, Sunday. Oh, it's so weird. Sunday at about midnight or so, all the storms have passed off and are currently hitting the East Coast. But here, I think Tuesday into Wednesday, we have another little low coming through. It's going to push a little bit of cold air coming down from up north, which nobody cares. But we do get a little bit of low coming in with the winds coming sweeping down the plains again. See what I did there? Oh, Jacob, I got the little pointer thing, and I don't know if you can see that. Sweet. I have you know, it was a pain in the ass. Tried using Gemini to help me set this up, and I had to get down to the bits and bytes of packets and stuff for Bluetooth, and it was a pain in the ass. Come to find out, I would just mistype stuff in another program. Anyways, so like I said, we got a little low coming through. Not a whole lot. We might get a little bit of rain over here in northeast Oklahoma on Wednesday Wednesday morning. Nothing a whole lot. We're not also expecting high winds again. Anything like what we were just experiencing. Pushing off until push off. I guess that one's not as funny, but it was still. It's okay. You can laugh or cringe. Either way, that's fine by me. As long as you're watching it, I don't give a shit. But yeah, so we're gonna be experiencing a little bit of moisture. Nothing a whole lot to be concerned about. Here is the 23rd, which I believe is like almost a week out, so it's still a little difficult to tell. We are getting some moisture popping up back up over here again. A little bit stronger storms over here in Missouri. Not anything to be worried about. This line right here, this might be severe warned, but once again, it's in Texas, and we don't give a shit about Texas here in Oklahoma. So pushing out further there. There you go. Push out. Here's the fuck. I don't remember. It's the dew point and humidity. I don't remember. Let's make sure it's all the way out. It wasn't all the way back. So, like I was saying, oh, why are you being finicky? Gotta finesse the buttons, I guess. So, as we can see, we have a lot of dry air right here. We got a lot of moist air over here. And at one point in time, I guess it mixes into a non-moist atmosphere. I don't know. But as we can see, we still have this dry line right here. And was that Wednesday? Like I said, we had that little bit of a low over here that's going to be coming through and pushing out to the east. And we can see that dry line right here. It may bring some storms, not even storms. I'd probably say a little bit of rain, nothing too terribly a lot. Here's the temperatures over the next few days, however many days I decide to go. I can't read the numbers, but highs in the 70s, upper 70s, lower 80s, lows is pretty cold. I think it was like 50 something degrees. I do know, I think it was Wednesday, so that there's that frontal boundary again. I think that says 50, 51. It drops back down into like the mid to low 40s for one night next week, and then pretty much stays in the 50s as the low to upper 70s, lower 80s for the rest of the week. Oh, hell. I think this is wind gust. I thought I closed this tab out. Anyways, so I think this is the one wind gusts. So let's go back all the way. Oh, come on, stop being finicky. So, like, that's like 15, 20 mile an hour winds as gusts. The purple might be 25 to 30. It's not a whole lot, nothing like what we experienced the other day. Do get some higher winds over here, but that's Kansas. They expect winds. Okay, nobody cares. SPC outlook. So I do want to touch on a point that I had not considered yet. Fires. Oh my god, I'm getting blurry again. That's the only fix I know. So I don't know what else to do, how to not do that. So it got awkward there for a second. We made eye contact, we may fell in love, I don't know. Let's not get into that. It's complicated. So anyways, so I didn't touch on fires. We have an assload of fires currently going and or had gone because of that storm that we have gotten. Right. So here's the SPC fire outlook for 2 days from today, so March 18th. We're in the orange, and I don't remember what the orange is, but you can see that right there. And then you got the red. Red, I assume, is bad, so it might be there, or you can read it there. And to take a look at all the wildfires out here in Oklahoma. And we can see a lot of fires over here in eastern Oklahoma, northeastern Oklahoma, Oklahoma City. Got some stuff going on out here, and that right there, that little guy, that's Texas. We're not worried about Texas. They can handle their own stuff apparently. But yeah, so there was like 140 something fires over the last few days, which is insane. It's put your damn fires out. If you smoke cigarettes, put the fucking cigarettes out, dip in them water, throw them away. Don't flick them out the fucking window like a goddamn jackass. Like, seriously, it's 2025. Nobody gives a fuck that you smoke. Put the shit in an ashtray. Oh, I don't have an ashtray. Well, why don't you have an ashtray? Oh, I can't afford it, but yet you can afford a $7 fucking pack of cigarettes, jackass. Anyways, I used to smoke. I understand. I completely understand. You don't want that ashy smell. Get a 20-ounce pop bottle. Chug that bitch down. Throw it in there. Put the lid on. You're good. You won't smell it until you open it up again, and then you gag because then you realize how atrociously smelling it is. Anyways, but yeah, put your cigarettes out. Make sure fires are out, especially when you're aware that we have storms rolling in with high winds. Y'all have a great day in the neighborhood.